Hey everybody, HMV here. Playing more Darkest Dungeon, and we're going to do something different than I've been doing lately. We're gonna go after a boss, and we're going after the Swine King. I've basically given up on the 12-pounder until we have the perfect crew all at level 4. And this actually might help in some ways with that. I also don't really want to kill the alluring siren yet, and the necromancer I don't even want to think about. So we're going to go after the Swine King, because I know the Swine King. It's the Swine Prince was the guy we killed before. He's pretty easy. All you have to do is be able to clear marks, which our Arbalist can do as soon as I take... let's take off Suppressing Fire for that. And as long as you can keep your guys healed up, and as long as you can protect somebody, and as long as you can bleed, or attack. Either way is fine. She can do both. We're actually going to take off Iron Swan and put on Wicked Hack for her, I think. So let's get out there. We're going to... Where are we going? We're going to the Warrens for a boss. That means we need 12 food. We need 8 torches and 2 herbs. We need a shovel, a bandage. We already have the bandage. And we need a key and a holy water. And there we go.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor.
Yum.
The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
That makes me really happy.
A nameless abomination.
To know that.
A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Okay, it's pretty obvious we should just go this way and then come up here unless scouts tell us otherwise. Okay. Ideally, this guy's going to die before he can do too much stress damage to us, because we don't have any stress relief in this team. And I don't really want to use my camp to do stress relief.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Really, they both need to die. Okay. Should we Retribution? Should we Stun? Or should we Bolster? His job in the main fight should be to Bolster, but I think right now... we're going to activate Retribution, and then he's going to stun next turn. She, on the other hand, is going to try to kill him. She's going to keep her from dying. She's also lower level, by the way. And she... oh, that's Breakthrough. I don't have your attacks in the right way. We're just going to kill him, because we don't want to deal with him.
The enemy crumbles.
One down. Now you can just crush. And I think we need to... what is your stun chance versus his stun resist? I mean, it's not terrible. And it worked. Yeah, see, if it bleeds, I think is the best choice. That's what I'm going to be using primarily against the Swine King. Let's go ahead and try it now. And shoot him with an arrow. Now with his stun resist, we don't really have that chance anymore. But we can heal. And then ideally kill him before he has a chance to do anything. I'd like some crits. Not gonna lie. Thank you. I was talking to the Arbalist, but I'll take it. Okay.
Success so clearly in view.
3 damage per round for 3
really
rounds.
A trick of the light?
I think we're gonna let it go. Oh, we wanted to fix her moves here. Yeah, we want Wicked Hack first. Then, if it bleeds... no, then Bleed Out. Then if it bleeds, then Breakthrough. Nah, I changed my mind. If it bleeds, Bleed Out. Breakthrough. Oh, we also, I think we bought some camping skills. No, I did buy one, but I've already assigned it. Okay, she didn't have Restrained Crossbow, which I'm not going to use, but I just want the option. That's weird. We somehow made it all the way. Oh, she used Dazzling Light. Okay, these two need to die. These two need to die so much that I think we're going to knock him back and stun him. And then we're going to send everything at her. She needs 2 more damage. And I think you're going to do a little bit more than 2, but hey, what are you going to do?
Offensive.
He's probably going to get a go anyway, which really sucks. Come on, let us go first. Ah. Not a big deal. A debuff on her is not a huge deal. Well, minus dodge is bad, but... yeah, I think we're just going to crush him.
As the fiend falls,
we're not going to screw around with
blossoms.
Screwing around with them. Okay, I think... Oh, you don't have the mark target thing, do you? Then you're just... what is his stun? His stun resist is too high, so let's just go ahead and take care of business here. Okay, and then bleed, bleed, bleed. And crush. And go and heal yourself. Why are you picking on my Vestal? Quick pick it. See, she has lower dodge and you still missed her. That's because you suck, sir. Do you know your flesh tastes most like human? I'm assuming that's an insult to a swine. Okay, if we do 1 more damage to him, he's dead. Let's go ahead and let's just heal her up. And then where are we? We're in a hallway, right? No, we're in a room battle. So let's just crush him to death.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Oh, she gets a buff for that? I didn't know Blindfire gave you a buff. A buff. Okay, what does the Eldritch Altar do? The Eldritch Altar removes a negative quirk or disease. That works for me. Okay, negative quirks. Unquiet Mind, not a big deal. Not a big deal, and not a big deal. Not a big deal. She's the best one, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We could also gain a positive quirk, and that would work for her as well. And this is, what, Holy Water, I'm going to assume? Holy Water. That's why we bring the Holy Water. Flawed Release. She's a little bit better at ranged attacks now. I'm not going to say this is the best team to go after anybody with, but I think as far as nice job here with the okay, we stun this guy and knock him back, then we can kill the pig. That does half the damage we need to do, more than half. That does the rest. Okay, pig's dead. That's important. And then you could probably just kill one of these guys. But this is almost guaranteed to kill. That's not almost guaranteed to kill. He resisted the bleed. Oh, he has high bleed resist. I should have noticed that. I'm stupid.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
He's probably going to get a chance to go before we do again. Now we've got Blight. Okay, the drones of debilitation of all of the attacks is the lowest one. Okay, we can crush, which is not quite guaranteed to kill, but almost.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We can Wicked Hack, which is not quite guaranteed, about 50-50 chance, assuming it hits. I think she's going to try to stun this guy again. Oh, you can't stun from the back range. Okay, let's just do some damage to him, so hopefully the Arbalist can take care of him. Ow!
unbalanced.
We don't have any stress relief, which is kind of annoying. The whole idea of this party was to get to the Swine King before stress became an issue. That's fine. Be marked. Okay, she's gonna have to do some damage here, or damage healing, whatever you want to call it. The opposite of damage. Okay, I almost want to do a breakthrough to try to... That wasn't a breakthrough, but oh well. And then... Yeah, we just gotta kill this guy. We can't screw around.
A trifling victory.
Okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
If we get a secret room, I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go up this way. Because I don't wanna intentionally go after any fights. What was I doing? I wanted to take care of this thing with a key. Yeah, that's the ticket. We have no anti-venom, so you guys have just got to suck it up. 4 damage per round. Jeez. Well, I know who you're healing next time. Okay, who has the best trap detect? Why do I always right-click you guys? You would think eventually 90, 90, 70, and 80. Let's go with you then. Relieving traps does relieve, or relieving traps, disarming traps does relieve quite a bit of stress and make me happy. Okay, this pile of bones, I think it's just stuff, isn't it? Pile of bones. With holy water, we get loot, and we used our holy water, and I don't remember. I think loot, disease, bloodthirsty, or nothing. So, and it's 25% chances across the board. So let's go ahead and just ignore it until we find some more holy water. Another scout will be able to tell which way to go. And it looks like up is the way to go. But I think we're going to grab this first. Rack of blades. What does that do for us? Bandages gives us loot. Okay. I don't even know if we have bandages. I should probably check that first. Yeah, one thing we haven't done is eat any food, which is nice. Let's go ahead and go this way. If we beat the Swine King handily, I will happily come back.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These
and take care of any fights or anything. I just have a feeling we're going to have some issues. Okay, let's go ahead and camp. And I see no reason not to do a full feast for some stress relief and heal. Okay. She's not going to restring her crossbow. She is, however, she has her clear marked targets. And Bola, instead of suppressing fire, I think is important. I wish I had upgraded Bola, because we're never going to use suppressing fire against the boss. That's just not the way it's going to work. We definitely don't want Iron Swan against the boss. If anybody doesn't know, Wilbur, who stands at the back of the boss, if you hurt him, the king goes crazy. Just mad. And you don't want to do that. That would be bad. She's good all around. Lowering his dodge. I think she's going to be healing, and I don't think you can stun him. So maybe it's a good idea to do... Can we not change these here? Yeah, apparently you can't change these in camp. That's really weird, because you can change them outside of camp. Okay, maybe it's just, maybe because people were changing their camping skills, so they just lock the whole screen down. But it seems odd that you can't do that. Anyway, the restring crossbow, the reason I don't want to do this is because she's going to spend a lot of the fight, not shooting the boss. Marching plan is not a bad idea. Encourage I don't think is necessary anymore. The thing is, I kind of want to do tactics, which gives us dodge and crit. Maintain equipment for himself, which gives him prot and damage. And weapons practice, which gives everybody 10% damage. And a 75% chance of 5% crit. And that uses all 12 of our things. So I think we're just going to do it. It's just such a good set of buffs. You can't really say no.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh wait, I wanted to change her Dazzling Light. I want to remove stun and add this. And this is going to be, I think, her main attack. She's gonna heal when she can. But this is going to be her main attack, and we should probably take care of eating. Oh. Okay, we don't want to do this. There's more food here, which is kind of funny. I just dropped my things instead of putting them up here. I tell you what, we don't want more food. We're out of here after this. I just ate all my food and dropped the one thing that'll get me more food. Okay, and the torch is up. We are fighting here. Actually, marking him isn't a big deal, but he didn't mark him, so that's fine. Okay. Now, what we want to do here is you have... If you look here, you've got prot, and you've got dodge. And you have a lot of hit points. So what we're going to do with you is you are going to activate Riposte by hitting him. And ideally, he will target you from now on now. And then you, we don't need to heal, so you are going to remove some of his dodge.
As the light gains purchase,
and then you are going to stack bleed. And that's your entire job, is to make him bleed. Now you... Oh, see, this removes a marked target on everybody. And I think, though, that's a smart move. I was hoping you could only target. Yeah, see, Wild Flailing, not as big of a deal as anything else. But she's probably going to have to heal whoever's not... Whoever got hit last turn, she's probably going to have to heal them every single turn. Okay, and we've already got Retribution. So let's... What is his stun chance? His stun chance is really high. That's what I expected. So let's crush him. And then bleed him again. And then remove that marked target. We're getting tons of buffs, too, which is awesome. Debuff resist, which is nice. Now, I thought about just bolstering with him. But I don't think I'm going to. And I don't even have it set. I should have removed Rampart. Okay, well, let's go back to this. If we ever get lucky and he does get hit into these two... Oh! That's a bad thing. We don't... Yeah, maybe we can't do the riposte thing because of that entirely reason there. I think we're gonna lower his dodge again. Nice crit!
Power.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, he can't activate riposte. That's terrible. I just realized the terribleness of that. He should be getting 9 damage a round. He's still at over 100. Yeah, no more riposte. We're just gonna crush until the end of the time here. Oh, we do have bolster. Bolster adds to our dodge and speed. What if he just sits here and bolsters while she hacks? It's gonna be long, but we're doing bleed damage every round. And I mean, we're doing 7 damage and 9 bleed. We're doing 15 damage a round. That's what, 7 rounds, and we'll be dead. He'll be dead, and we're basically safe. So I am right about this squad. This squad is having no trouble with this. I wish he wouldn't pick on the frickin' Vestal.
To a killing blow.
Because she has to heal herself now. Now he's gonna squeal at her. Oh, and she's stunned. That's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna keep bolstering. We all got tons of debuffs. Although he's the one we want to be marked, so maybe we'll take a round to shoot him with an arrow and bleed him. Just don't attack my Vestal. Thank you. Okay, finally the Vestal can heal herself. Yeah, we're gonna go right back to bolstering. Staying alive is important. Yeah, definitely have to get that mark off her. she's too low level to really be any good. Her whole job is to just mitigate things. And yeah, we definitely need to remove that mark. So he wildly flails at someone. That's who I want you to be flailing at. Keep that up. Probably should have bolstered. She could probably take a hit too. But why bother? Okay, we're getting close. We are getting close. Let's go ahead and heal you, even though it doesn't really matter that much. We probably could have lowered his dodge instead. Okay, she can take a hit for sure. Again, not a big deal. Even being stunned, not a big deal. We're gonna go for broke here because he is on the verge of death here. I think now bleed will kill him. Nope, bleed won't kill him. But you know what will? An arrow to the face.
Take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh.
And now she can make him miss that shot. Come on. But you can't dodge the crush. And we got 2 critical stones.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And we're just going to check this here. There's no reason to go anywhere because we could get a food activation. So, let's get out of here. Success! So clearly in view. And we got another Book of Sanity, which is always nice. I'm not going to complain about the Book of Sanity. I can't believe I threw away my things. I just hit shift and clicked it and it was gone. And we got some portraits and some crests, which I'm not going to complain about. We got another level 4 dude, which is never bad. Fast healer with tapeworm is Warren's Explorer and a Ruins Tactician. We'll take it. I don't know how you become a Ruins Tactician in the Warrens, but...
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
What are you going to do?
A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Okay, well, we've got a man-at-arms in the top ranks now. Really what we want, though, is a team where everybody can hit all 4 ranks. What that means is probably a cultist at the back, arbalist, probably arbalist at the back, then an occultist in front of her, then probably a Hellion, and maybe 2 Hellions. Or a Hellion and somebody in the middle. Let me look at something here. I'm just curious about something. Let's close that. If you were to make an attack Vestal in the first row, that doesn't do very much damage to the back row. Vestal just doesn't have much damage on the back row, except for this, which is only like 3 to 8, 3 to 7. Now, granted, that's at the lowest level, but that's her only attack against the back row. And she can't even do it from the second slot. So that's a bad idea. What about you with Hound's Harry or Hound's Rush? You could be in the 3rd slot. There you go. So that's what we're going to do. I should be writing this down. Come the final... Not the final battle. I keep calling it the final battle as if as soon as we kill the 12-pounder, we win. But I think when we do fight the 12-pounder, we're going to have an occultist here. We're going to have an arbalist here. We are going to have a Hellion right in front. And then a Houndmaster. So we need to start leveling up our Houndmaster. I beg you, no, don't worry, we're not sending you in. But I think this is probably the party we're going to send against the 12-pounder. That way, everybody on the squad can kill the match guy every round. And then everybody else can concentrate on the 12-pounder. And then we'll give everybody tons of prod. The other option here, instead of him, is our man-at-arms, who can bolster every round and give everybody tons of dodge. That's not a terrible idea either. And we've also just got healing. What do you got? You've got Ennui. I don't care about Ennui. So if Vernon gets upgraded to level 4, which she will just on the next run, then we could go after the 12-pounder. It's a thought. That's who we're going to send after the 12-pounder next time to die. But we're not going after the 12-pounder now. Now we are going to go back to our stagecoach. See if we can pick up another. We have one, another grave robber.
To those with a keen
and we're going to
eye,
totally send the
gleams
same
like
crew
a
out that we had
dagger's
before.
point.
This is picking up things, right? We don't want to do that. So we're going to go out on a short. We're going to go out on a short, and we're going to have... we have a Hellion. Yeah, we still have a Hellion. And then boom, boom, and boom. That's what we're doing next time. The girls are going out again, and they're getting... Oh, I like this lock. Oh, no, I don't like this lock, so we can sell it. But anyway, I'm going to set that all up, and I'll be back tomorrow or whenever, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm HMV, and I will, as always, talk at you later.